Hi students, in this video I'll be going through the 2014 O-Level Paper 2 question 2. Alright, so this is a question regarding remainder and the theorem as well as cubic equations. Alright, so let's take a look at the question. Okay, given that fx equals to 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 11x plus 6. Okay, find the remainder when fx is divided by x minus 2. Okay, so for this, first part is a rather straightforward question. So when you divide a polynomial by x minus 2, then the remainder is going to be f2, right? So that's basically what we're going to find. So f2 is equals to 2. Okay, so we're going to replace all the x with 2. So 2 times 2 cubed minus 3 times 2 squared minus 11 times 2 plus 6, right? Okay, so you can just do the computation. So like what I mentioned, we try to do intermediate steps to avoid making mistakes if you try to key in everything at one shot. Okay, so 2 cubed is 8, so 2 times 8 you get 16. Okay, then 2 squared is 4, so 3 times 4 is 12, then minus 22 plus 6. Right, so from here you should be able to get the answer negative 12, right? Okay, so 16 minus 12 is 4, 4 plus 6, and 10 minus 22, negative 12, right? Okay, so that's for part 1, okay, rather straightforward. Okay, part 2, show that x plus 2 is a factor of fx. So if x plus 2, they want us to show that it's a factor of fx. So we try to find the remainder when fx is divided by x plus 2. Okay, so when you divide by x plus 2, then the remainder should be equals to f minus 2. Okay, so basically what we need to do is to show that f minus 2 is equals to 0. Okay, so let's try to find f minus 2 now, and hopefully we get 0. Okay, so let's do it. So f minus 2. Okay, so same thing, replace all the x with negative 2 now, instead of 2, which we did in part 1, plus 6. Okay, so let's do the intermediate step again. So negative 2 cubed is 8, negative 8, sorry, times 2 you get negative 16. This one you still get negative 12 because negative 2 square you get 4 also. Okay, then here you get plus 22 and then plus 6. Okay, so negative 16 minus 12 is negative 28. 22 plus 6 also 28. So negative 28 plus 28 we get 0. Okay, so now we can write a statement. So we can say that since f minus 2 is equals to 0, x plus 2 is a factor of fx. Okay, because if f minus 2 is 0, then it shows that the remainder is 0. Okay, so this is the remainder. Okay, so whenever you divide something by another thing, okay, and the remainder becomes 0, okay, then the divisor would be the factor. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at the rest of the question. They want us to solve fx equals 0. So remember at the start, we started off with a cubic polynomial. So whenever you want to solve a cubic polynomial, you need to fully factorize it first. Okay, and to fully factorize it is actually not a very difficult thing to do. Okay, so let's try to fully factorize that polynomial first. So, okay, so we start off by having fx equals to 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 11x plus 6. Okay, so this is the original fraction. Okay, so remember we already know one of the factor because f minus 2 is 0. So x plus 2 is a factor. So x plus 2 is a factor. Okay, so we can easily tell over here what are some of the terms inside the quadratic factor. Okay, so ask yourself the same question. X times y will give you 2x cubed. So you should be able to realize that it's 2x squared. Okay, it's only the center term that is harder to find, so we let it be dx first. Okay, then the last term behind is also not difficult to find. 2 times y will give you plus 6, so you will realize that it's plus 3. Okay. Okay, so to find the b, what we can do is we can equate coefficient of x squared or x. Okay, so in this case, let's do coefficient of x squared. So equating coefficient of x squared okay, you will get -3 equals to, okay, let's find the x squared term. So this will be the x squared term. This will be bx squared, right? So b will be the coefficient. Okay, then the other one, okay, usually there are always two. Okay, so will be over here. Okay, 2 times 2x squared, you get 4x squared. So 4 is the coefficient. So over here we have b plus 4, right? So this will give us b equals to -7. Okay, so now that we know b already, we can actually fully factorize it already. So we will have fx equals x plus 2x squared minus 7x plus 3. Okay, so let's try to factorize this. Okay, so you can use the cross method or the multiplication frame. Okay, but if you are familiar with doing this, after a while you don't even need to use any of it. Okay, so this one should be quite obvious. -1 minus 3. So check 2x squared minus 6x minus x plus 3. Okay, so this is the correct answer. Okay, so remember, do not stop here. We've not finished the question. They want us to solve fx equals to 0. So since we have fully factorized fx already, we can write it this. Okay, so either x plus 2 is 0. So one of the solution is this, or 2x minus 1 is 0. So second solution is this, okay, or x minus 3 equals 0. So the third solution will be this, okay. So the three answers are over here, right? So this is how you do questions like this. Okay, so 6-mark question, not too difficult. If it comes out in the O levels that you are sitting for, then you should be able to handle it quite easily, right?